Good evening and once again welcome back to Vision Cricket Centre. It's match number 20 to be played between G4's Cricket Academy and the Expendables DCC X10 Division 2 match. And without wasting much time, let's go down to the sidelines where Ahmed Khwaja is out with both the captains and match referee for the toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to pitch side of the Vision Cricket Centre here for the fan code DCC X10 Division 2. It's the final round-robin game, match number 20, and it's going to be played by G4's Lions, led by Mr. Vijay Kumar. We have our match referee, Mr. Shiju Sam, and the captain of the Expendables, former UAE vice captain, Mr. Adil Farooq, is going to be the Lions to flip. Heads is the call. Come down as heads. The Expendables have won the toss. Adil Farooq, you have won the toss. What have you decided?
We will bat first.
And what is the game plan behind that? What do you think is a decent target on this surface?
You know, we've been trailing around 100, 110, 100, 110, and you know we've been playing decent cricket, just not been lucky. I think one of the factors is that every game, if you see all of our games that we've played, we've never had the same 11 because of injuries or some issues or work commitments and all that. So, but what I've understood by now is someone in the batting order has to bat with a 200 strike rate, and everyone else has to bat around them. And you know, power play is very, very important. Yeah.
Well, we know all about your progress in the tournament, but let's talk about the man. How has this tournament reignited the passion for cricket in you, Adil Farooq?
I've been playing for the last, I think I've stopped cricket only in the middle, maybe a couple of years back for about 6 months, and you know, some of these old niggles started coming up, and I thought to myself, no, I can't stop, because you know, once you sit and you're not exercising and all that happens. But no, I've told my wife, I've told my family as well, you know, the day I stop is the day I'm done. So I'm not going to stop playing cricket, and you know, alhamdulillah for being fit at 49. Obviously it's a good tournament. We're looking forward to the X20 inshallah whenever that happens, because that's more my format of a game. If you've seen most of the games, I've not come into bat, only except barring one game that I came up to bat, and I haven't bowled much as well, because it's not my format. It's more for Fahad Al-Hashmi. If you've seen what he did yesterday, people like those. Danish hasn't, you know, he hasn't flourished. He's done really well for us in the 20-25 overs. So there's some of the guys that are very promising, and we're looking forward to the X20 inshallah. And hats off to DCC fan code and everyone involved in this, because what this has done is it's brought up the domestic cricket into main foray, where you can watch you know, games and watch yourself as well later on. Good memories to keep intact for yourself. So good for the youth and good for people like me to keep going. Yeah.
Any changes to the playing 11 for tonight?
Unfortunately, yes, again, 3 changes. But I mean, you know, this from the same squad. We're again, you know, we've lost Ramiz because he's work commitment, and we don't have Ayaz as well, injury. So we've got 3 injuries and 3 new guys coming in from the old squad itself. But yeah, I mean, that's been our story so far. It's just, you know, we've not had the same 11 to tweak around with. But you'll see a few surprises in the batting order today, inshallah.
Looking forward to that. Best of luck for the game.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you.
Mr. Vijay Kumar, please join us. Unfortunately, you've lost the toss. You've been put into bowl. But if you had won the toss, what would you have done?
I'll bowl first.
So you've got what you wanted. What is a good target you can restrict the Expendables to?
Last time we just restrict them around 104. Same thing, 100, less than 100. Good enough for here. Restrict that.
And how was that morale boost? You beat Cool Boys, who were the finalist of this tournament, and you beat them in the previous group game.
Yeah, because boys are boosted up now because of the last game we won. So it's better. We'll finish on a good note. Last match. Yeah.
Best of luck for the game, Vijay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right then, news from the centre is that Expendables have won the toss and they have elected to bat first.
Thanks a lot, Ahmed. And the news from the centre is that the Expendables has won the toss and they have elected to bat first. And let me show you the lineups. It's Adil Farooq leading the Expendables, Akbar Bosan, Zishan Durrani, Pratik Shettigar, Vikram Nayak, Danish Haider, Fawad Ghafoor is back, Saqib Hussain, Fahad Al-Hashmi, the hard-hitting batter, Furqan Shafi, Idris Muhammad, and G4's Academy, Haider Ali, Ashfaq, Ataur Rahman, Muhammad Rashid, Nibin Madhavan, Shabir, Casper Oliver, Ishan Khan, Aditya Bhatia, Captain Vijay Kumar, and Akbar Sultan. And after that, previous thrilling encounter. Joining me once again in the Combox, my dear friend, it's Asghar Khan. Welcome to Combox.
Thank you, Mudassir bhai. Really looking forward to this game. Although Z Games and Cool Boys have already qualified for the finals, and this game is about for both teams for some personal pride and looking for their future improvements. It's going to be a good game, and Rashid Saklan is top of his mark, taking up the new ball. Rashid Saklan nicely bowled off the back of her length and punched hard towards mid-off. Well, Rashid is looking to change his tactics and coming over the wicket this time around, and Akbar Bosan facing up to him.
A short delivery, went for pull, taking that thick outside edge and ball racing towards the third man region. A bit of fumble by the fielder. And off the mark, Akbar. So the expendables.
Yeah, beaten for pace. That was a good delivery. Well directed. Bouncer back of a length and misfielding again. That's been the story of the whole tournament.
And we have seen some spectacular catches also. So it was a mix and match in the field for all the players. Akbar Bosan coming down the track. Quick run has been taken, and look at that effort by Ashfaq coming from mid-on. It's Joe. No, it was Ashfaq. And the expendables, their story so far in the tournament. Players got injured, and it was really tough for them to manage that 11 players to get on the field. And big thanks, I would say, to the expendables captain. And I feel really happy these guys are playing this tournament. The veterans of this game, Adil Farooq and Fahad Al Hashmi, Danish Haider, Zishan Durrani was excellent with his with those leg breaks.
Yeah, Zishan has been a pick of expendables when it come to bowling. He did really well, and that's fair point. That they're enjoying themselves, into your 30s, and they're not playing professional cricket, but they turn up here after work and all those commitments and playing some good cricket.
Experience comes in from Akbar Bosan. Width offered, slash, thick outside edge once again. The ball racing towards the third man, one bounce.
Well, Rashid, sometime with that extra bit of pace provides the width, and that was a great shot. Any opener would have been proud of this shot. This is interesting replay, whether it fell just a bounce shot inside the boundary, but it was a great shot by Akbar.
My apology, I thought it was a thick outside edge, but it was played intentionally by Akbar Bosan. A good looking shot, a good start for the expendables. Rashid Saklan, once again a shorter delivery, this time a pull towards short mid wicket. Running between the wickets has been so far good. 11 for no loss after the first over. After winning the toss and opting to bat first, off to a decent start. They started tonight with Rashid Saklan. Previously, we have seen the left-arm orthodox Atta bowling the first over of every match. And it's a Haider Ali, another gentle medium pace bowler. And this time Akbar Bosan on strike. And talking about cricket, I have with me in the Combox, as you all know, it's Asghar Khan. Asghar, are you enjoying doing the commentary, or do you enjoy being on the field playing this game?
Well, I love the game. That's what I know, and I want to keep on playing. as long as possible, as long as I feel that I have enough energy to carry on. But this is fascinating, believe me. No pressure whatsoever. Just sitting here in a comfortable room, talking about cricket, we can do all night.
Nicely glided, piercing between point and gully. Ball a bit slow this time.
Answering your question in detail, coaching, umpiring, playing, believe me, is high pressure. In the commentary box, if you have the knowledge, you have the skill, and you love the game, it is the best job in the world. You dressed up well like a model, like a superhero, come here and talk about cricket, and no pressure whatsoever. I love this job.
Width of once again playing over the point on the mission. Akbar Bosan, brilliant shot.
Terrific shot of the back foot. That seems to be his strong shot, and I'm gonna take this time not into the 90s but early 2000. Varinder Sehwag. Oh my words, he absolutely, whenever I turn on the screen, Pakistan, India, he belted Shoaib Akhtar, Mohammad Sabi, everybody, and bulk of those scores coming square of the wicket on the offside.
I'm trying to make a playing 11. Already you gave me 5 to 6 names. Hopefully before the final, I'll get 4 or 5 more names from you. Haider Ali once again. Brilliant shot. Lofted straight over mid-off. Couple of bounces. Ball racing towards the fence. Back-to-back boundary by Akbar Bosan.
Wow. Now he's showing his full range. Couple of times square of the wicket, and this is a terrific shot of the front foot. Oh, beautiful. Full face of the bat.
This time it was all about timing. Akbar Bosan on fire. 20 of just 8 deliveries. This time targeting over long on and clearing the field. A maximum this time from the blade of Bosan.
Mundassir bhai, watch this replay really carefully, and this shot is something closer to Johnny Brestow, the modern day great Johnny Brestow.
This shows how closely you follow this game. I got 7. So the final is an appeal and given. What a comeback by Haider. This time it was on the off stump, trying to make room for himself and go for that cut shot, getting the thick outside edge. Walks back Akbar Bosan straight into the hands of wicketkeeper.
Well, Akbar has entertained us. A brilliant innings, a short cameo. His build is like Johnny Brestow, and his back lift, the way he picks up his bat and those cut shots. Terrific innings from Akbar. A good start for expendables in the second over, 27 for 1. Unfortunately, Akbar goes for 26.
At the fall of Akbar Bosan, what a start he has given to the expendables. Comes in the hard-hitting batter, Fahad Al-Hashmi. Brilliant knock in the previous match. They need quick runs tonight from the blade of Fahad.
Yeah, Fahad Al-Hashmi is an entertainer with the bat. He really gives it everything. And he whacks it to all pass. Look at the name back on the shirt, boss. He plays like a boss. And that was ill-directed by the bowler, drifting onto the pads. Fahad Al-Hashmi will be thinking only one thing. It's my arc, let's have a go. He looks to hit that one hard, back of a length. Expensive over from Haider, but he importantly picked up a wicket of Akbar, 28 for 1 after 2.
कैप फुरकान मेरी और दानी की बैग में वाइट
Helmets goes off, comes in the cap. It means there will be a spinner to bowl the third over. And talking about the pressure, if you're playing or doing umpiring, but that is all about managing for 4 to 5 hours. Now in the com box, you need to manage for 10 to 12 hours. And how about the pressure at your home? How you're managing that?
Well, this week, thanks to you, I haven't been to home. My kids are sleeping when I walk in, and then they're sleeping and when I go into work. Meanwhile, Ataur Rahman, the pick of the bowlers come into the attack is terrific left-arm spinner. Very, very good. But it's all about dedication, and you need to make sacrifices in any profession. And, you know, this is a great opportunity with a wonderful team and a great production team. They're doing a magnificent job.
Danish Haider will be facing Atta. Straight away, big heave towards the point fielder coming down. This time, no mistake. Straight away, picking up that wicket. Atta coming after the power play. Walks back Danish Haider after making just a single flighted delivery. Slower in the air and well judged catch taken.
Yeah, that is the way the story for them with Ataur Rahman in this tournament. And Danish Haider been denied for strike for quite a long time, but this time he's looking to oblige outside edge. Brilliant piece of bowling, and Haider goes for one. Expendable 28 for 2.
In comes the man in form with the ball and the bat, Zishan Durrani. Been promoted tonight, 3 innings, 56 runs. Look at the strike rate, 233, best of 36, the losing cause.
He's a fighter, that's for sure. In all aspects of his game, bowling, batting, fielding, he gives it everything. And I'm sure with the bat he's promoted tonight, he wants to make amends with the bat as well.
Very dedicated and passionate player. Zishan Durrani, I beg your pardon. Atta to bowl. Clean bowl. Round the legs. This time trying to sweep. Completely beaten. Comes in and walks back quickly. Zishan Durrani.
Well, that's not a great shot. It was really full to sweep and premeditative sweep, and Fadil Hashmi on the other end getting frustrated and annoyed. Come on, Z, play straight.
28 for 3.
Playing much. Not a great tournament so far, but today he will be looking to score some runs.
These stats don't justify his talent. 109 strike rate, a brilliant batter, especially those shots so over the cover and the extra cover. And how can I forget the match against Rasasi on the very second ball, a bullet shot towards the extra cover, and the well-judged catch taken by Rasasi captain Mohammad Rashid to send back Fawad Ghafoor, this time gently nudged towards vacant area of fine leg, just a single. They have got the start, but they have lost 3 top-order batters.
And one more thing with these two batsmen, Mudassar bhai, you won't even twos are out of the window, and you will see very few ones. You will see power hitting or few dot balls.
Definitely twos are out of the window and they will be eyeing to send the ball out of the window. Nicely bowled, but there was a turn. And because of the turn survives Fawad Ghafoor.
Well. That is almost an unplayable delivery because he came on with the arm and then straightened. This is India Test match. Ranavinder Jadeja
Day 5 pitch.
bamboozling the Englishman.
Just staying in the crease, not using his feet. This time a quicker delivery towards the leg stump, a wide given by the umpire.
Yeah, this time he's trying the arm ball and it went on with the angle. Fawad Ghafoor is looking a bit nervous and confused because that one turned, and he's now will be thinking in his head, will I play for the spin or the straighter ball? When one turns from the left-hander, it becomes a bigger problem.
Once again, watching the ball closely, nicely bowled. In his head is Fawad Ghafoor was a brilliant striker of the ball. I've got an opportunity to play a couple of seasons with him.
Oh, beauty again, straighten off the pitch. And this time he's clean him up. He should have been forward to that one, Mudassar Bhai.
Not using his feet, this is what I was saying, and it's a sin on this wicket to stay on the back foot. You need to come forward. You're not looking for that single, so just come forward and stop the ball. What an over, 3 wickets. And it was a maiden, no, there was a one wide conceded, so 4 ball duck for Fawad Ghafoor. 3 overs, 29 for 4.
Well, that's a scorecard. Akbar has provided some wonderful entertainment, playing few good shots. Danish went early, and Atta is into the attack. 3 wickets so far. Fahad Al Hashmi is unbeaten on 1, and new batsman walks in, Adil. 29 for 4 after 3.
After 26, it looks like some emergency number 10000.
I'm not so good at maths when it's remembering the numbers. I ask, whenever somebody tells me a number, I had to ask him 2 or 3 times to get it right.
It's 10000.
Well, and the next number could be a 6 from Fahad Al Hashmi, because he's been standing on the non-striker end for a while and getting frustrated watching his partners go. You will be thinking to send the ball out of the park.
Comes in the legend, the experienced Adil Farooq, joining Fahad Al Hashmi out in the middle. They need a partnership. Badly they need a partnership, and they also need to make sure they need to score quick runs.
Absolutely, and Fahad Al Hashmi knows only one way, and his way of playing is to take the bowlers down. Here he comes. Clear intent again. Thumped it down the ground. And Mudassar Bhai, as you can watch closely now, that Adil Farooq has the batting pads very similar like Sachin Tendulkar, the great Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar in the 90s. What a player he was.
I have got 8. Now we need 3 fast bowlers. We have got all the batsmen. Definitely it reminds the light feather pads. Looking good. Adil Farooq. Brilliant shot. This time clearing the deep square leg. Comes in the legend. What a brilliant looking shot.
What a start from Adil Farooq. Drifting onto the legs, and he picked it up like Sir Vivian Richards.
I need bowlers here, Asghar. Nicely done by Adil Farooq. Forget about the age. It's all about the class this man has.
Definitely real class. And talking about the batsmen, you know, I grew up watching my heroes, and whenever I see a shot, anything close to those greats, I immediately comes into my mind and I want to mention them.
Straight away he knows it was down the leg. A slower delivery. Good comeback by the young Akbar.
Yeah, try to bowl full, drifting on the leg side, and Adil Farooq will be little annoyed with himself. That was there to hit another boundary. Little bit of swing on that occasion, but another wide ball. Mudassar bhai, tell me, who's your favorite bowler of all time?
There were many, but I'm a big fan of Imran Khan.
Wow.
The,
What a bowler he was. There was some greats as well, like Kapil Dev, Richard Hadley, Sir Dennis Lilly. But Imran Khan single-handedly in that era dominated cricket along with those great all-rounders. Adil Farooq pushes it towards off stump. That question relates also to your bowling style, but you bowl different change of paces. Why not express going for that extra pace?
if you remember that 92 World Cup, New Zealand team, wobbly dobbly bowlers they used to have. You remember Larson, Latham? So
Gavin Larson, Chris Harris. So you modeled them. Your favorite Imran Khan, but you went after them.
Wild swing this time by Fahad Al Hashmi, but the extras are helping the expendables. Score moves to 39. What an era it was. The late 80s, the early 90s, the greats. And
Yeah, many great cricketers, and we are lucky in a generation. Now these days we see the likes of Virat and Babar and Smith and Rohit Sharma's. This time Fahad Al Hashmi has clubbed it. Fielder coming around and punched it over the top for a 6. Wow, that was a good hit. Fielder was in contention.
it was there to be punished and nicely picked by Fahad Al Hashmi. Though there was a fielder, a good effort I would say, but it was asking for to be punished by the bowler. Well done Fahad Al Hashmi, and expensive over 16 so far.
Last ball coming up. Oh, another slow delivery, another wide. The youngster is feeling a slight pressure here because of Fahad's reputation. He don't want to fall in his arc because he's swinging too hard.
Both Fahad and Adil are so good at this age. I think they have did wonders when they were young. Very talented all-rounder Fahad Al Hashmi represented UAE, and Adil Farooq at the other end. This time a slower delivery, a footwork because the FIFA is around.
It's not easy, Mudassar bhai, to turn up in your 40s to be sliding. And end of the over, 47 for 4 after 4 overs. G-Force Academy, Mohammad Rashid. G-Force lines up, beg me a pardon. 1 over, Rashid went for 11. And Haider was expensive, although he picked up wicket. But pick up the bowlers. Ataur Rahman, 1 over, 1 run, 3 wickets. And he's denting the expendables big time.
And believe me, this is a land of left-arm spinners, UAE. N number of left-arm spinners, so much of talent. And thanks to this X10 Division 2, we came to know about Atta. 3 wickets in his first over. Fahad Al Hashmi on strike once again. Coming into the right-hand batter, a bit slow.
Well. Fahad Al Hashmi gives impression of his defense, which continues to be very strange for me. He said, oh, come on, I will show you a proper forward defense.
Give me a bowler, please. Give me a bowler. We have 8 batters.
What a Yorker here. Talking about spinners and talking about UAE cricket, this is land which is situated very near in the subcontinent. People from all the subcontinent, the best players to come and play cricket is UAE. And you can play 40 games in a month if you are fit enough.
I know from where it is coming. A brilliant over so far, 3 dot deliveries. And in the com box, a couple of more legends are sitting here. Ahmed Khwaja and Mohammad Rashid to waiting for their turn. Ah, look at that! A flick of the wrist by Fahad Al-Hashmi, sending over the long on. Yet another maximum tonight from the blade of Fahad.
Well, this is a great shot by Fahad Al-Hashmi. Early on, he gave the impression of his forward defense. Now have a look at that bottom hand coming into play, just like Karen Pollard. Power, immense power.
Please get me a bowler. We have 9 now.
Well, we have Mohammad Rashid, the premium off spinner, waiting in the com box. You can pick him.
He reminds me of whom? 53 with that 650 coming up for the expendables. Run rate is good, but the only concern is that wicket column. 4 going down.
Yeah, Nathan Horrocks of Australia. Played for a while. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. And Fahad Al-Hashmi is enjoying himself. He's saying, wow, he's turning it. And he put the bat inside the pad, just like Saklan Mushtaq when he came onto crease sometime, has to survive, and he pulls it back inside his pad to avoid the outside edge.
These 2 overs are like complete test match bowling by Atta. Lofted, punched towards the long on, 1 bounce. With that single, over number 5 comes to an end, 54 for 4. And for the next 5 overs, taking you to that beautiful journey of this match will be my dear friend Ahmed Khwaja and Rasasis legend Mohammad Rashid. Welcome to Combox.
Thank you very much, Mudassir. Most 6s in the DCC X10 Division 2. Syed Maqsood of Rasasi and Adnan Khan of Rasasi ruling the roost. Well, it's all about the men in black and white. And joining me in the combox is their captain and executive member of the DCC, Mr. Mohammad Rashid. Good evening, Rashid. How are you?
Good evening, Ahmed. Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here, like always.
Well, Fahad Al-Hashmi, former UAE international fast bowler, showing his ability with the bat, some mighty 6s. The run rate is not too bad, but they have lost a few wickets. Oh, bottom edge, just squeezed away to backward point. It's Vijay Kumar, the captain of G-Force Lions, into the attack. And let's talk about your journey in the tournament so far, Mohammad Rashid. A thrilling semi-final there. Got very close, but just fell short in the end. Overall, how was the X10 experience for you?
Absolutely, it was a brilliant tournament. I think DCC has done a wonderful job, fan code powering it. And here Fahad Al-Hashmi comes down. Look at the power of this man. The fielder just wobbles it and sends it back to Vijay.
Well, I dare say he could reinvent himself as a top order batter for the UAE. He's got that raw power.
He's done so well in this tournament. I was just looking at the last match he played, those 32, 33 runs. That was just power hitting at its best.
Explosive to say the least. And Adil Farooq. Well, oh, quick single there. Will they pick up some overthrows? I don't think so. Oh, yes, they will. Well, if I'm as fit as and sharp as Adil Farooq at age 49, I'll be very lucky indeed.
No one would mind that.
Absolutely. And he says, I'm waiting for the X20. That's more my format.
Oh, yeah, he's a fighter, Adil Farooq. And he always has something in his pockets for while playing cricket, I think.
Oh, that one kept very low there. Absolutely no pace on it. What is the nature of this track? You were just out there perhaps an hour or two ago playing the same match. What is the wicket behaving like right now?
It's a bit too paced, I think. Sometimes if you bowl fast, the ball comes onto the bat. But while you see, we just saw Vijay, as soon as he bowled the back of the arm, slower one, it just didn't bounce. That's been happening throughout the tournament, I think.
Inside edge onto the boot, trying to be aggressive there, Adil Farooq. So far, so good from Vijay Kumar. Only conceded 3 runs of 5 deliveries.
He's been a very shrewd bowler. As we see here, as soon as he saw that Adil is coming down the wicket, he just dragged his length back and bowled a quicker one.
Yeah, mixing it up beautifully. Using the middle of the pitch to his advantage. 9 of 6 for Adil. Fadil Hashmi not going along too badly. There's 16 of 12. And chipped towards extra cover. Burst out of the hands. They will pick up one, so that current run rate has just dipped below 10 now. 58 for 4 at the end of 6. Well, most wickets in the tournament, Zishan Durrani has a slim lead at the top, 13 wickets over Glenn Fernandez. C-game strikers, they will be in action in the final. Zishan will be bowling later in the second innings, so he wants to increase that gap. Ataur Rahman for G-Force Lions also having a fabulous tournament. Then we have Mohammad Ismail, another left-arm spinner, plenty of those in the top 5. So let's see Aditya Bhatia, nephew of Rahul Bhatia, or cousin, one of those. But he certainly has the quality just like his elder brethren. Hit hard, flat, in front of the long off. Good fielding, Haider Ali, but he's been a good addition to the side.
Spinners have been doing quite a wonderful job throughout the tournament. As we saw, the leaders in the tournament have been the spinners. And Zishan being one of the premier spinners for the expendables.
He's been getting a lot of turn and bounce off the surface. Lovely wrist action. Fadil Hashmi outside edge, gone straight up and gives his wicket to that backward point fielder. So young Aditya gets a huge name. Fadil Hashmi has to depart.
What a good ball that was. I think he didn't get scared of Fadil Hashmi's hitting. He flighted that delivery and made sure that it was a little far away from Fad, who went for his slog over mid-wicket, but straight towards short third man where Rashid doesn't miss.
Safely pouched, and that is the end for the UAE legend. 16 of 13, 59 for 5 after 6.2. A good cameo here, maybe 20 of 8 or 20 of 12 could be useful. Leading edge dugout towards long off. So Aditya right on the money here, Rashid.
Absolutely, he's bowling really well, and these are his learning years. This is the time when he learns, and whatever he can take out from this tournament, I think he'll just increase and make sure that he implements that throughout his career.
So the responsibility squarely on the shoulders of the captain. Sliced, but straight to the backward point. Chance for a run out. Oh, that needed a direct hit. He's been sent back by Prateek, and that was mighty close.
And rightly so, that was very close. And Vijay has been patrolling that point area very well throughout the tournament. He's been bowling really, fielding really well. That was mighty, mighty close. As you said, direct hit would have gotten Adil Farooq.
Big turn there, but that clearly missed the outside edge. So Aditya bowling beautifully. We have so many quality left-arm spinners in the UAE. I think you would make like at least 3 teams of them.
Rightly said. That was really well flighted, and look at that turn. The pitch is, oh, and again, that was a fuller ball. Adil going for the sweep, but wasn't there.
Brilliant over. Only 2 off it. And the priceless wicket of Fahad Al-Hashmi, 60 for 5.
Next time, please.
26 off 10 for Akbar, the only standout performer so far. Fahad Al-Hashmi was looking threatening, but back-to-back ducks for Zishan and Fawad Ghafoor especially has really set them back. Left arm spin dominant once again. The captain Vijay Kumar into the attack, quick single taken. Well, tell us more about what DCC is doing behind the scenes, Rashid.
DCC has been involved in a lot of things, and we want to bring cricket back on the scene. And Dubai has been quite a bit far from the other councils. We haven't done much in the recent past, but this was a start with the X10, and hopefully in the future we've got a 20-over tournament coming up, hopefully.
Once again, keeping a touch low. Vijay Kumar has really used that pitch well. So, of course, the fan code DCC X10, and we can expect the X20 very soon.
Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully it works out.
Absolutely, a lot of cricket coming up in the UAE. Of course, we have the signature ILT20 coming up in the new year as well. Then the Ramadan tournaments all over the place. Lofted straight, toe end of the bat. Won't clear the inner ring, but they will pick up one. So the scoring rate has really slowed down the last couple of overs.
Yeah, as soon as we saw, Atha was bowling really well, and then Aditya Bhatia bowled that brilliant over to get Fahad Al-Hashmi, and Vijay has been doing well throughout the tournament. We played against him, and he's a very cunning bowler. He knows how to use his variations.
Most certainly. Oh, this has been chipped straight up. Could it be in caught and bowled? No, good catch taken by the point fielder Haider Ali Bhatt, coming in at the right moment, and Vijay Kumar gets Prateek, who's had a tournament to forget.
They started off really well, the expendables, but once Akbar got out, and then a bit of a we saw a few wickets going down, and that was a very good catch by Haider, but we must say good fielding here.
Yeah, the fielding has been top notch. 62 for 6 now, the expendables.
In walks Vikram Nayak, who's just had 2 innings for his 8 runs with a strike rate of 100.
Well, Nayak means hero in Hindi. Can he be a hero? Oh, beats the outside edge. Bit of a enthusiastic appeal. Genuine outswinger from Vijay, and even that one kept low.
Yeah. Look at the shape of that ball. That was really well bowled. A bit of reverse swing coming in. What should be the plan, Ahmed?
Well, the plan is to get runs on the board, but it looks mighty difficult. Only about 13 deliveries remaining. Can they get up to 100 runs? Looks far away. Chipped. But there is that deep cover in place, so Vikram will get off the mark. 63 for 6 with 2 overs to go. Plenty of bowlers used so far by G-Force Lions, really mixing it up. Only Ataur Rahman has completed his spell. 3 for 8, fabulous stuff 1 wicket each for Haider Ali Bhatt, Vijay Kumar and young Aditya Bhatia. So Vijay Kumar, he's bowled out. Will he turn to Mohammad Rashid as seamer? Aditya also has 1 over. And it is the floating power play being taken here. 3 fielders allowed outside the ring, and it will be Mohammad Rashid, namesake of my co-commentator, coming on to bowl. So let's see what Vikram Naik can do here. Nobody at deep third. Fine leg is also up. There is a deep mid wicket, long on and a long off. So very straight field. In fact, that long on is coming in.
What should Vikram Naik do? Should he just lunge it around, give a single to his captain?
I think we don't have enough time. Pacey delivery from Rashid. I think he needs to just swing for the fences. Perhaps try a scoop or a paddle behind the wicket.
Yeah, that would work. Bring in some innovation and try to get as many runs as possible. Rashid was a very good bowler in his prime days. He was very quick. I think he's lost a bit of pace, but he's got that, experience behind him.
Yeah, excellent seam presentation. Gets that ball to nip off the surface. And still... Oh, beats him outside off. Well, Vikram, he's wasting priceless deliveries here in the power play.
Absolutely. I think he should just nudge it around towards third man or, just take a single and give it to his captain.
Well, Rashid, you have a lot of captaincy experience. You've been captaining sides right from your teens and so onwards. How do you take a team of 10, 15 guys together? It must be quite difficult at times.
It is very, very difficult. It is the most difficult thing to get them to the ground.
Once again, back-to-back dot deliveries. And Adil Farooq just telling him, mate, just squeeze it to cover. I'll do the rest.
Yeah. But like you said, it's a difficult task. But at the same time, once you get a team gelled in, you've got a set of 15, 20 boys together, then it becomes easier. You've got a schedule set in. And nowadays, I think it's getting more difficult because the amount of cricket has increased in the UAE drastically.
Oh, absolutely. And I've seen your work with age cricket level of DCC boys, DCC stars, especially your flagship team. Still remember that wonderful 50-over tournament that you guys won at the Sevens. What a moment that was.
Absolutely. It was just phenomenal. And we've been doing... there's been a lot of work that has gone behind. I must commend Amin Farooq. He's been the man behind the scenes. He never comes up in the front end. But he should get a lot of credit. He's been backing those young boys since a very long time. And since recently, we've been doing really well with senior cricket as well.
Oh, that was a quick delivery. Right in the block hold as well. This is a fabulous power play over. They've only scored 1 run. And that was the picture-perfect wide Yorker.
That was a brilliant delivery. Even Adil couldn't pick that up.
Yeah, 12 or 14. Even he's had to struggle a bit. So the expendables not going to get that 100 score very likely. Only 7 deliveries remaining in the innings. But can they pick up a boundary here? Beats him outside off. That's a top over from Rashid. 64 for 6 with 6 deliveries to go. Interesting move then. It's going to be the left arm spinner, young Aditya Bhatia, to bowl the final over. And Vikram Naik, let's see what he can do with it then. Now the field is spread. Excellent power play over from Mohammad Rashid. He's bowled really well today as well. Trying to back cut that away. It was too full to play that shot.
Yeah, he should just have come up on the front foot and driven it towards long off or cover region and given it to Adil, who could have used this over.
Using his feet, that's much better. Drilled hard to long off and through the legs and 4 runs. Well, Ataur Rahman, he was almost flawless with the ball, but in the field, well, that's quite embarrassing.
That was very, very sloppy. they've set their standards really high, the G-Force Lions, and they've been a good side fielding. At least the ground fielding has been very good throughout, but unfortunately spoiling Aditya's figures.
Dot ball there. No, it's squeezed through. Perhaps Adil Farooq using his experience, shielding the ball.
I'm very impressed with this young lad, Aditya Shetty. He's, beg your pardon, Aditya Bhatia. He's been flighting the delivery, not scared of getting hit for those sixes.
Punched in the air, just short of that extra cover. They will push for one, and they'll make it in time. Well, Rashid, you must have seen Adil Farooq in his prime. Tell us more about him.
Adil was one of the best all-rounders we had back in the day. The best thing about Adil was his fighting spirit. He always fought till the last ball, and he was always there bucking up his players, and and the amount of knowledge he's transferred towards his teammates is just amazing.
Nicely driven past the extra cover. Long off will be on the move, and he does well this time, Ataur Rahman. They will pick up two. And yeah, you can still see that enthusiasm in his game. Still loves to get out there. And like I mentioned at the toss, he's like, I'm waiting for the X20. That's where I'll really show you what I've got.
He's a very passionate individual, and especially towards cricket, he's got so much of knowledge about the game.
Dribbled away towards extra cover. They will pick up a single. So the expendables will complete their allotted 10 overs. And just get 73 runs on the board. It's been a good all-round bowling performance from G-Force Lions, and they should feel fairly comfortable hunting this down. Adil Farooq unbeaten on 13 of 16, and Vikram Nayak 10 of 11. So overall, a disappointing show from the expendables with the bat. They started off really well, but the spinners of G-Force Lions really came into the game beautifully. Well, let's take a look at the batting scorecard then for you. It was Akbar up top, 26 of 10. He was looking in very good touch. Danish failed to impress. Fahad Al-Hashmi, 16 of 13. Then we saw that bit of a middle order collapse. Zishan Durrani and Fawad Ghafoor going for ducks. But Adil Farooq hung in there, 13 not out of 16. And Vikram Nayak added a few quick runs as well, 10 of 11. In terms of the bowling, well, Ataur Rahman, consistent as always, 3 for 8. What a fabulous spell he bowled with his left arm spin. Young Aditya Bhatia was very impressive as well, 1 for 11 in his 2 overs. Mohammad Rashid bowled a fabulous power play over, none for 12 on the day. And Haider Ali Bhatt, 1 for 17 as well. Vijay Kumar, the captain, picking up a wicket as well, 1 for 7 in his 2 overs. Well, let's take a look at the first innings highlights for you then. It was a streaky start for the expendables. Genuine outside edge beating deep third. Mohammad Rashid using the pitch, but unfortunately got belted over point for 4. Haider Ali Bhatt then came in and was smashed immediately to the point boundary. And this was lofted down the ground, beautifully done, and no chance for the mid-off at all. But eventually one shot too many and he holed out. Nope, just over the long on for 6. And this was the dismissal then. Ataur Rahman coming into the game. Good catch taken there at backward point. Played all around it. Zishan Durrani cleaned up. And Fawad Ghafoor also. Look at that. Absolute corker. Turned off the straight. Adil Farooq with that pickup shot on the leg side. Went all the way for 6. Fahad Al-Hashmi. Look at that. Pure brute strength and power. Short arm jab over mid-wicket for 6. But then when Fahad Al-Hashmi hits them, they absolutely stay hit. Look at that one. But then when he got dismissed, that was when the run rate really slowed down. Good catch taken at short third. After that, it was Vikram Nayak with this boundary off the misfield. But it really dried up very quickly, and in the end, they could only manage 73. So G-Force Lions need 74 runs off their allotted 10 overs to clinch this match. We'll take a short break and be right back for their run chase. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the chase of this last league game of the Division 2 X10 presented by Fan Code. I would like to welcome Mudassir Bhai to the com box with me, and let's look at the bowling card. Mohammad Rashid bowling that brilliant 2 overs for just 12 runs. Haider Ali picking up a wicket, and Vijay and Aditya picking up a wicket each. But the pick of the bowlers, Ataur Rahman, just giving away 8 runs in his 2 overs and picking up those 3 crucial wickets.
Thanks a lot, Rashid. And talking about the expendables, they started off beautifully. Akbar, 26 runs. And Fahad managed 16 quick runs. And the captain, Adil Farooq, coming in middle and scoring 13 of 16. Vikram, 10 to his name. At the end, they just managed 73 on board for the loss of 6 wickets. I think it should be an easy chase for the batters of G4 Lions.
The Expendables have got the best bowler of the tournament so far, Zishan Durrani, in their team. And I think it's going to be a very interesting chase, Mudassir Bhai.
But again, you cannot expect Durrani to take 5 or 6 wickets. And talking about the chase, G4 Lions needs 74 runs to win this game. It's all about pride now for both the teams.
Absolutely, and I'm sure both of the teams would like to win this game and go leave this tournament on a high. Having said that, I think Expendables, beg your pardon, have got a decent bowling side. They've got the likes of Fadil Hashmi, Zishan Durrani, who's done really well throughout the tournament, Danish Haider as well. They've got quite a bit of bowling, and not to forget Fido, who's done really well throughout the tournament.
For that, you need to pick wickets. The top order looks solid for G4 Lions, and to start the proceedings with the ball, it's Furqan Shafi. But what a brilliant tournament. Forget about Division 1. Division 2, we have seen some close matches and some veterans of this game coming back here and once again showing their class.
Absolutely, it was a brilliant tournament. It has been a brilliant tournament so far. And the games have been so close. Furqan Shafi, he's had 7 innings, picked up 3 wickets with economy of 9.4. He hasn't done all that bad throughout the tournament.
But still the stats not justifying his talent. A very talented right arm medium fast bowler to start the proceedings. Long off and deep square leg, 2 fielders patrolling that boundary. Ashfaq on strike, started off this slow delivery on the off stump, fumbled by the keeper, but no run has been taken.
We see Ashfaq. He's had a very decent tournament, 6 innings for 106 runs at a strike rate of 132.
And definitely, and tonight at least he needs to make sure that he scores some quick 30, 35 odd runs, and to make sure to get those 2 points. And with him is Haider Ali at the non-striker end. Nicely played in that vacant area, just guiding it towards the third man region, and the ball racing towards the fence, off the mark with the boundary.
Very pleasing shot by Asjar. That was just a little bit outside of stump and a little short, and Asjar just helped it on its way towards the third man. He knew the field, where the fielders were situated, and just played it brilliantly.
And talking about the tournament, under the guidance of DCC and well managed by ITW and Pacific Star Sports, so everything going well so far, and thanks to our camera team and the crew, they were brilliant, working so hard to bring this live pictures.
Absolutely, we should thank the people behind the scenes who worked tirelessly to bring us these beautiful pictures.
Wild swing this time, a bit of movement in the air by Furqan, a rare dot ball, and how can we forget the umpires, the panel, they were brilliant throughout the tournament.
Absolutely, I think this is the first domestic tournament where we've seen a third umpire coming into play along with the match referee, which has been an initiative taken by DCC.
And Sunij was busy, and his partner Razik feeling a bit tired this time. Once again, width of chasing, and lucky that he did not got that nick. Back-to-back dot deliveries.
As we were talking about the umpires, what a brilliant decision that was not to give a wide. You see, that was right just on the edge of that line, and a very good decision by umpire Sunij.
Definitely, the umpiring has been up to the mark if you talk about Division 2 or Division 1. And this is our panel, and the men sitting in that pink color shirt, the match referee, the Don. Nicely bowled. Good seam position, just moving away from the right-hand batter, Ashfaq. Troubling in the initial stage for Khan Shafi.
What a great shape that ball had. Very well bowled, young man. We've seen glimpses of very good performances throughout this tournament. As we were talking about this tournament, I must mention that we've seen a few youngsters and a few veterans. We haven't seen anybody in the middle.
Let me recollect. Brilliant shot, and poor fielding, ball racing towards the deep point. Zishan Durrani chases a couple of runs from the blade of Ashfaq. Nicely bowled. Over number 1 comes to an end, 6 for no loss. Some spectators watching this entertaining match going on between G4 Lions and the Expendables.
With the finals coming up right after this game, I think we will be expecting some spectators.
Definitely, it's a late night match. Starts 11:45 local time UAE between Z Game Strikers and Cool Boys. Comes in Akbar straight away, coming into the right hand batter. No room offered.
That was a very good delivery, and the amount of swing we've seen, that was just amazing. Very good ball, I think.
Where was he earlier? Akbar Bosan, he was brilliant with the bat.
I think they missed him. He was busy at work.
Once again, nicely bowled. Control, and I think he's bowling at around 80 kilometers per hour or 78.
The amount of control he has, Modibai, that's amazing. Reminds me of another player who was in my team, Fahad Butt. He does the same thing. He doesn't have a lot of pace, but he's got a very good in-swinger.
A brilliant tournament for Fahad Tariq, but especially bowling the power play. Cleans him up. This time a wild swing, and the off stump goes flying. Akbar Bosan, brilliant with the ball.
Where have you been, Akbar? That's what Mudibai is asking. And what a great delivery that was. As we were talking about that in-swing, what an in-swinging delivery. Right in the bullseye. Middle stump out of the park.
If you talk about the 90s and the early 2000s, it was all about the swing. Hardly there were a couple of bowlers who used to bowl that quick deliveries. And nowadays, youngsters going for that quick deliveries, but this is the basic. With the new ball, you need to know how to swing.
Absolutely, and at the same time, they should know how to control it. Heather Ali, last match of his tournament, just gone for a duck, 3-ball duck. In comes Zishan Khan, another budding youngster. 61 runs in his 6 innings. 1 boundary and 3 sixes, 2 of them coming on my bowling. With a strike rate of 103.
This man matters a lot for G4 Lions, who is on the non-striker, and Ashfaq Ishan Khan joins him. Looking good. Akbar Bosan in his first over, a slip. Smart thinking by the captain. Look at that effort.
Brilliant commitment by Adil Farooq. That's what we expect from him. Don't forget he's 49 years old, but look at that commitment. That's just wonderful to see. Well done, young man.
Reflexes. Brilliant. Keeping himself fit. Age doesn't matter for this legend, Adil Farooq. Brilliant with the bat. Now, look at the dive at the point.
Very well bowled again by Akbar. He's controlling that. He bowled a brilliant delivery through the left-hander as well. Talk about that left-hander. It's a good decision, I think, to bring in a left-hander when the ball is, he's bringing it into the right-handers.
Definitely a good choice by the captain. Last delivery of this over. So far, brilliant. Picking up 1 wicket and giving away just a single. A full toss delivery, nicely played towards the long on region. The field placement is perfect. Just a single to finish over number 2, 8 for 1. Two gone, 8 for 1. Ishan and Ashfaq in the middle. Brilliant over, previous by Akbar. And talking about brilliant batting this time. Flick of the wrist towards the deep square leg. The maximum from the blade of Ashfaq.
That was drifting down leg, and Asjar with his class just helped it on its way, and very good timing on the ball. Helped it for a 6 towards square leg. Very good shot there by Ashfaq.
Played with control. Ashfaq, they need to get rid of him. The expendables.
Just poking at that one. That was well bowled. Good comeback by Furqan. He drifted down the previous delivery, and he made a comeback and made sure that he doesn't bowl that line to Asjar. The final, talking about the final coming up at 11:30, Z Games versus Schoolboys. It's going to be a cracker of a game, Modi bhai.
Definitely, both the sides looking good. It's a young side, Z Games, led by Shahrukh Amin and an experienced captain of Schoolboys, Rizwan Khan. It all came down to this big finale.
How do you see this tournament, Modi bhai? How was your experience been throughout the tournament?
Once again on the off stump and a slower delivery, and coming back to your question, I won't talk about the cricket much. I'm happy that I was able to watch Adil Farooq, Zishan Durrani, because Adil, he retired I think around 2004 or 5. I came here in UAE at around 2008, and there were many stories about Adil Farooq's batting, and luckily I've got an opportunity through this tournament. Once again on the off stump. Close call. Replay, please.
I think that was a good call. That was moving away from the right-hander, and as we see that the line belongs. Very good call there by Sunij. The ball was moving away.
This is where we were talking about the standards of umpiring earlier, and coming back to your question, I really enjoyed this, especially the Division 2 matches. Some legends performing here. though they have said goodbye to cricket around 14-15 years back, but on the request of DCC, they came back and once again they are showing their class, and this time played on the back foot. A misfield by Fawad Ghafoor resulting yet another boundary, a bit expensive over. And luckily, I saw you also bowl couple of overs. You were brilliant with the ball and with the captaincy. So some glimpse, I would say, of early golden era of UAE cricket through this tournament I came to see.
Yeah, rightly said. I think it's been the competitiveness in the domestic cricket has been so great that people who have retired or left the game or just play for the social gatherings have that don't play as much cricket. But DCC provided a platform through the Division 2 to make sure that everybody gets a chance, which I think was a brilliant initiative by Amin Farooq.
Lethargic in the field once again for Fawad Ghafoor. Couple of runs, not at all happy for Khan Shafi. Defending a small total, and easy runs have been given by the fielders.
He should have done better there, I think. They don't have a very big target to defend, and these misfields will really add more pressure to the bowling side. Furqan and Akbar have bowled a decent over so far.
Definitely 19 in this bit expensive. They are chasing 74. All eyes on this batter, talented Ashwaq, batting on 19. Shorter delivery, pulled towards a deep square leg.
Very good fielding there, I think. He's just cut down that double. With that, it's the end of the over number 3 with the score 22 for 1 G4 Lions.
And talking about the batting, Haider Ali is the only batter who is back in the hut without opening the account. Bulk of the scoring has been done by Ashwaq, batting beautifully on 20. A new man just faced one delivery for his one run. Ishan, 3 overs, 22 for 1. I think such kind of more tournaments we need to see, which gives the chances to the youngsters, especially because of Division 2. We have seen many youngsters, especially Glenn, the left arm spinner from the Z Games, Lovepreet Bajwa coming good with the bat, so the captain Shahrukh Amin. What a tournament this has been for Zaman Attari. He was brilliant.
Absolutely, it's been a mix of, you've rightly mentioned, it's been a mix of youth and experience, and I think we should have many more such tournaments, because the youngsters are getting a chance to learn from the experience of the legends of the game who've played quite a bit of cricket. As we saw, there was Syed Maqsood. With that, that's gone high up in the air. Is it going to be a catch? What a catch! Zishan Durrani. Brilliant catch. Look at that celebration.
You beauty, Zishan Durrani. It was miles up in the air. Once again, Akbar Bosan comes to the rescue for the expendables. Danger man Ashwaq in the quest for the quick runs. Played that big shot miles up in the air, coming all the way from the deep. Zishan Durrani, and it's not easy to take these high catches under the lights.
A brilliant catch, and what a big wicket in the context of the game. Ajjar was one man who could just take it away from the expendables, but very good catch, very good fielding effort, and equally well bowled by Akbar. With that, they've lost their second wicket with the score at 22. Shabir Kanemarakar has come in 3 innings. He would want to score some runs. Oh, what a delivery that was. Oh, is he bowled him? Chopped on. That's what Mudassir Ali is saying. The umpire is doing the right thing, consulting with each other. We've got the technology to see that, and it brings in the third umpire into the picture.
This is the advantage of having the technology and using it right time. I think he dragged this one.
Absolutely, very good call. Well done, Mudassir Ali.
A brilliant over. I must say I'm in love with Akbar Bosan's bowling.
Like you rightly questioned, where has he been throughout the tournament?
And walks back Shabir. Golden duck, 22 for 3.
We've got some sharp eyes in the combox, Mudassir Ali.
Still young.
We must take away that compliment we give Shiju. Mr. Shiju Sam, the match referee. Eagle Eye Shiju Sam.
Now the only way the bail could have come out is by that ball kissing the bails. A brilliant piece of bowling. No pace at all, but using the new ball, the shine, making it to count, coming into the right-hand batters. A bit of bother for G4 Lions.
As we look there, rightly called by Mudassir Ali. And I was very impressed with the umpires. They calmed down the game and just made sure they consulted with each other and made the right decision.
They're not in a hurry. And umpiring also works in a pair, doing a good job. Both the umpires, Sunij and Razik. A leg slip.
That's out. That's out. A hat-trick. Very well done, Akbar.
So we got a hat-trick in Division 2. Division 1, we have seen Vinan Nair getting that hat-trick. Now it's Akbar Bosan. Brilliant piece of bowling. Once again coming into the right-hand batter. Plumb in front. Comes in and walks back, captain.
That was right on the money, that ball. What a brilliant delivery and the control Akbar has.
It's all about the vintage models, I would say, for the expendables. Doing wonders. So Vijay Kumar walks back, 22 for 4.
Look at those wickets. The first one, what a great catch that was by Zishan Durrani. And then that one, well spotted by Mudassir Ali, chopped on to his stumps. And then the hat-trick. I would let you talk about it.
Brilliant. And those in-swingers troubling the batters. And it's a big achievement. And at this age, coming back to play.
Can we see another one? Oh, yeah! That's very close. That's very close. Well done, Akbar. Another one. Brilliant bowling there.
4 in a row. That too on in-swingers. Plumb in front. Walks in and walks back quickly. Rashid Saklain and Fahad Al-Hashmi take a bow on song Akbar Bosan.
Fahd is really impressed with this bowler because he himself being an in-swing bowler, and he's appreciating the efforts of this man.
And look at that leg slip for Fawad Ghafoor, and this time pitching and just coming into the right-hand batter. What a day he is having. Already 5 wickets to his name. Gave away just 2 runs. Still one more delivery left. One more batsman walking back. The golden duck. 22 for 5.
Will we see a left-hand batsman coming in, Modibai, because the way he's bowling to the right-handers?
Forget left or right, the day clearly belongs to Akbar Bosan. He won't matter whether it's left or right. He has the slip for left-handers. Nibin Madhavan comes in. Dot, wicket, wicket, wicket. 4 wickets back-to-back. And still he's shining that ball.
Can we see another one?
Definitely.
It's a right-hander.
It will be a record if he can pick this 5th in a row.
I'm backing him to take another one.
Definitely, and I would love to have a short leg.
And I would ask that question again. Where has Akbar been?
As my co-commentator said, he was busy with the shopping.
What as you called that short leg? No. They've got a leg slip. They've got a couple of slips. Very attacking field. Not very usual in a T10 game.
Nicely bowled and watchful this time, Nibin. The right time getting that wood, and with that single brilliant spell comes to an end. Just 3 runs, 5 wickets, which includes a hat-trick. Take a bow. Akbar Bosan in the house, 23 for 5.
With that, we see Akbar thanking the Almighty. What a great effort he's projected here. First off with the bat, he started well for the team, and then these 2 brilliant overs.
People look for talent. Talent is here in Division 2. Watch them, pick them, give them a chance. Forget about the age. They are winning matches for your team.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've seen some thrillers in this Division 2. And with that, we see the young veteran, I call him. We see the young veteran Adil Farooq coming in.
Lively in the field, and he was brilliant with the bat. Can he get a couple of wickets? Starts with his gentle medium. This time, no fumble by Fawad Ghafoor.
Yeah, he started well. Adil also normally bowls a good in-swinger. He's got both the variations. I just want to see him bowl all his variations.
7 innings, 4 wickets, 12.33. Couple of wickets. Can he get? Adil Farooq runs in. It's a Nibin Madhavan on strike. Trying to play that big shot. Slower delivery. Taking the inside edge and dot ball. Brilliant over. Now that 74 looks like 100.
I was telling you, Mudasir, this score is there to be done. And look at the wickets by Akbar. The first one, brilliant catch taken by Zishan. That's what good fielding does. And then this one chopped on, very well bowled. And look at that one. That was the hat-trick ball. What a delivery! And there we see Adil with all his variations. He's bowling really well.
Lovely bowling, Adil bhai.
And this was the 4th wicket in that over. Rashid Saklain. Brilliant. It all started with that outstanding catch coming all the way from the deep. Zishan Durrani. And 4 wickets back-to-back for Akbar. And Adil Farooq continues. Unlucky. This time a wild swing taking that outside edge and ball racing towards the fence. A lucky boundary for Nibin and his team, G-Force Lions.
Very lucky, and very unlucky Adil Farooq. That should have been a wicket. I would keep a slip. He's bowling really well, those outswingers. And G-Force Lions has already lost 5 wickets, and we are yet to see Zishan Durrani, the leading wicket taker of the tournament, come into bowl.
Talking about Zishan Durrani, he comes into that slip position. A brilliant leggy. Big appeal. Beating that outside edge. Sharp behind the stumps. Pratik Shettigar dislodging the bails.
That was very quick by the wicket keeper, I must say. I think they've got a chance here. The foot was slightly in the air, as we saw, and Adil Farooq just sitting down and enjoying that.
A close look. It's in the air. Yes. I think great work.
Close. That's very close, Madibai. I don't want to be the third umpire.
Can we have one more look? Brilliant decision. I would say still Razik is asking Fahad Al-Hashmi not to get too excited. But still I believe it was in the air.
Very good pictures here. We see the guys enjoying themselves and having a laugh, putting in some jokes there.
Soft dismissal is of out given by Razik from he's standing in the leg umpire, and a brilliant glove work. Can we have that side angle frame by frame?
Talk about that delivery. What a great delivery that was, moving away. The foot slightly in the air, and then, it's very difficult to tell. I can't tell.
I think brilliant glove work. But the third umpire has some other thoughts. Survives Nibin Madhavan. Brilliant take, and what a brilliant delivery.
That was a good decision, I think. And Adil coming back for his last delivery. Oh, that was the in-swinger. Well bowled. What a great over that was from Adil. With that score at 27 in 5 overs for the loss of 5 wickets, which brings a change in the comebacks. We've got the great Ahmed Khwaja, and joining him is Asghar Khan.
Thank you very much, Mudassir and Rashid. What an exciting match we've had. Look at that. Akbar Bosan, 5 wickets for just 3 runs in his 2-over spell. Absolutely unbelievable. I have never seen a spell like that in T10. Asghar, have you?
For any format, that is just unbelievable stuff. The accuracy and the line and the length and swinging the ball back with that much accuracy. This is unbelievable stuff. He must be really proud with his figures tonight.
Still, the required run rate is manageable, below 9. Ishan Khan, 1 off 1. Nibin Madhavan surviving a very close stumping shout. Vikram Nayak bowling now. Oh, and he's appealing here. Not given. No. Hang on. They're appealing for everything tonight.
Yeah, they pick up a lot of wickets. Half of the side has gone back to the hurt, G-Force, and that one clearly bat hitting the ground. Wide Yorker offside off stump.
Yeah, well spotted there, Asghar. That was the bat hitting the turf. No connection. Good keeping by Pratik though. Keeping himself in the game. But certainly, G-Force have a lot to do. Unbelievable spell from Akbar Bosan. Just ran through the side, including a magnificent hat-trick. In fact, he got 4 wickets in a row. What do you call that? Let's find out after this delivery. Oh, that's off the pitch. And it's a no ball. Well, Vikram Nayak doesn't seem to be a regular bowler. That one didn't even land within the 22 yards.
The expendables don't want to leak these extra runs, and pressure has been exerted by Akbar with that amazing spell.
Free hit then for Ishan. And that's a wide, so it will remain a free hit. That's the right call. Can't disagree with that.
Yeah, he's not been regular enough to control the ball. He's just getting a little bit of shape from the left-hander away from him, but he needs to come close to him.
Still staying around the wicket though, to the left-hander. And just hit away towards long on. Singles won't hurt them at all. And that free hit not capitalized either.
Yeah, Ahsan Khan has been watching all that wickets falling from the other end. Must be a little nervous and under pressure. He's got a job to do. Must find one odd boundary here and there.
Yeah, those batters came and went like it was through a shopping mall there. In and out quickly. Nibin Madhavan, well, he needs to play an innings here. Oh, kept very, very low there, Vikram. Bit of an off-cutter there, I reckon.
Yeah, into the pitch. And Vikram is changing his pace around. You can see a lot of wear and tear on this track, and if you take the pace off, few of the ball just keeping low, not easy.
Well, at the halfway stage, who would have expected this? Expendables only defending 74 runs, but Akbar Bosan with a dream spell. 5 wickets in 2 overs. Outside edge. And good fielding at backward point. Needed to make that stop for Khan Shafi.
Yeah, 75 at half stage. We thought the G-Force Academy will be chasing that comfortably, but what wickets can do, an amazing spell, completely surprise everybody.
Well, that is the beauty of X10 cricket. Anybody can capitalize on the day. 32 for 5, decent over from Vikram. Oh, down the leg side, beats the keeper as well. And the commentator's curse lives once again. 5 wides, in fact.
Pretty sloppy by the wicket keeper, and Vikram, this over bowling Vikram was a gamble taken, not working so far, because in a tight game, 9 or 10 runs are absolutely gold.
Most certainly, these are painful runs to concede. That's better. A lot straighter. Worked away to mid-wicket. Are they going to pick up 2 here? No, they'll just settle for 1. So he needs to get out of this over here. Already conceded 11 runs. Priceless runs.
Yeah, expendables can't take the foot off the pedal here. They need to bring their premium leg spinners, Ishan Durrani, into the attack to force another error.
Yeah, the leading wicket taker of the fan code DCC X10 Division 2. 13 wickets in 7 matches. Waiting to see his exploits. He'll want to increase his lead on top of the top wicket takers leaderboard. Full toss, not put away. Only 1 run. Or maybe 2. Fahd Al-Hashmi looks pretty relaxed. 39 for 5 at the end of 6 overs.
Off 5. शाबाश 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 बहुत बड़ा है, बहुत ज़्यादा स्कोर चाहिए. शाबाश शाबाश आदिल भाई, 1 wicket from you here.
Adil Farooq continues, so the plan is to stick with the seam bowlers. Ishan 4 off 6, Nibin 7 off 9, so they're still looking for some fluency. 35 required of 24. It's certainly doable for any partnership at the crease, but you do feel that it has to be this pair that has to get it done. Struck on the pads, but clearly sliding down leg, I reckon, Asghar.
Yeah, definitely struggle drifting down the leg side.
शाबाश आदिल भाई
Well, expendables, they must tighten up. The last over was few extras there and an expensive over. For G-Force, this is pretty much doable as you said, but they need to get some momentum to keep pushing the ball into the gaps and find one out boundary here and there.
Spread field on the leg side. Only a long off on the off. Nicely struck through extra cover. And that will hit the fence. There was nobody at that cover sweeper position. And that's a priceless boundary for G-Force.
That's a beautiful shot by Ishan,
शाबाश आदिल भाई
leaning onto the front foot, and that is pretty ordinary piece of fielding.
Yeah, that was a non-effort, to be quite honest. Adil Farooq, that grimace on his face said it all. 31 of 22. So they only need one boundary per over. They don't need a 6. And they've got that early in the over.
Yeah, it's just about milking it around from here onwards, and you are there.
Hitting the splice of the bat. Quick single, good running. So Nibin, well, he doesn't need to do anything special here. They've got the boundary. Just push the 1s and 2s and you'll be within range.
Yeah, keep taking 8-9 runs per over, and the last 2 overs you can easily chase around 20 runs, 2 set batsmen in.
Yeah, the straight boundaries are not that big. You can certainly look to overpower the bowlers, and perhaps they'll bowl the final overs with spin. Maybe Zishan has been kept
एक के लिए
for the 8th and 10th over. It remains to be seen. Playing all across that. Big appeal and given. Well, Nibin Madhavan, that was the only shot you couldn't have played. And you played exactly that and paid the ultimate price.
Spot on. Ahmed bhai, he just needed to play as straight as possible, pick up that 1 or 2 there, here and there, but Adil Farooq was straight and he's gone for all money.
Yeah, that was crashing into middle and off. So Nibin goes for a disappointing 7 off 10. Further pressure on G-Force Lions. 44 for 6.
शाबाश शाबाश
Ataur Rahman,
one more here
only 18 runs to his name.
bye
But could he be the hero? Bowled a fabulous spell with the ball in hand. 3 wickets to his name. But could that all be going to waste here, Asghar?
Yeah, same goes for Akbar Bosan, because he will be also thinking that Expendable must close this game down.
Incredible performance he's had. Runs and wickets.
ओए रे lovely bowling चलो
Just pushing the 1s. So maybe
बहुत बढ़िया
Ata can provide some maturity at the crease with Ishan.
Yeah, Atta is intelligent cricketer, and the way he played that first delivery, it goes to show he's got some batting potential, although hasn't produced the goods in this tournament.
Yeah, it's become a tight game all of a sudden. Young Ishan Khan, 9 off 9. He wouldn't have been in this situation many times in his young career. Needs to finish the game, take his team to safety. And the Expendables putting a lot of pressure on this G-Force Lions batting lineup. Struck on the pads, excellent Yorker. They will scamper for a leg bye. And that's a very good over from Adil Farooq, a very good spell in fact. 1 for 11 on the day, 46 for 6. Well, look at that batting scorecard. Akbar Bosan dominating and Adil Farooq with the 6th. That middle top order got completely blown away. 0-1, 0-1, 0-1. Only Asjar adding any respectability to his numbers, 20 off 16. But this match has become very, very interesting indeed, Azhar Khan.
Yeah, it's all about Akbar and that spell which brought expendables not only into this game, but they are right on top at the moment. It's going to be tight because it's C10, and you know, 1 or 2 good hits can change the momentum.
Well, here comes their ace leg spinner, Zishan Durrani. Very interesting choice to use him at the death for overs number 8 and maybe number 10. He gets big turn on the ball, but the matchup does suit the left-hand batter. Look at that record, 13 wickets. Very good economy rate as well. Worked away towards square leg. There is protection out there. Oh, there isn't. He was towards mid-wicket, and that ball just kept running away and eventually over the boundary rope.
Actually, that one skidded on with the arm, and it was a good ball. But the fielder was, I believe it was too straight. It's no square leg. That was easy picking for Ishan, and a vital boundary here.
Beautiful timing by Ishan as well. 13 off 11. So early boundary puts Zishan Durrani under pressure. He has to bowl a very good over now. Squeezed away for 1, and they'll pick it up easily. So they've done the early lifting in the over already. Now just need to push 1s and 2s.
Absolutely. 51 for 6. And Zishan will be looking to break this partnership and make further inroads because they need wickets. It's a runner ball game. It's all about wickets now for expendables.
There you can see immediately slip in place. Fawad Ghafoor gets in there. And Ataur Rahman, what will he do? Will he hold his nerve or will he play a big shot? Remains to be seen. Oh, that was turning away. It's given as a wide. That was a close call. But umpire Razik, arms outstretched.
Well, Zishan ideally wants to start from middle stump and turn it away, and then it becomes difficult for the right-hander.
That was the googly. Hit away towards the deep extra. Once again, very straight, like you mentioned. He's fielding at deep mid-wicket for the left-hander and the deep extra. So they're leaving that gap at deep cover.
That adjustment needs to be made because with the left and right-hand fielder, sometimes fielders can be, you know, caught napping, and the batsman like Ishan, who knows the field, can take advantage of that.
Crucial couple of deliveries coming up. There you can see he's moved squarer. Nudged away into the offside. Smart batting here. They don't need to take any risks. 20 needed of 14.
Yeah, again it's coming down to wickets because 2 young batsmen who are rotating the strike well, they're going to be home if they don't lose a wicket.
Well, this match has become an absolute thriller. Soft hands, just pushing the ones. Smart batting from Ataur Rahman.
Yeah, Ataur Rahman, the moment he walked in, he looked in complete control and he's playing really well. I'm surprised that he hasn't performed with the bat, but he's been brilliant with the ball.
Well, the question is, how many do G-Force Lions want to chase in the final over? Can they hit 12? Can they hit 10? Or do they want it in single figures? Off the back foot, extra bounce. But Zishan Durrani has conceded 10 off the over. 56 for 6. Right then, time for the optional batting power play. Another twist to the tail, Asghar Khan.
Yeah, this is going to be a very big over in this game and context of this game because the tempo these batsmen were playing with 1 out boundary, but maybe this is the temptation. They will go for a big hit and lose a couple of wickets.
Well, let's take a look at the field. There's going to be a deep square leg. There's going to be a deep cover. And perhaps 1 man at long on, I would guess. Yeah, the mid-off is staying up for now. Or is he heading back? Yeah, he's heading to the fence. And it's going to be a left arm spinner being introduced. No, it's the long off going back. So mid on is up. A deep square leg, a deep cover, and a long off. So Muhammad Idris going to bowl the over. 2 wickets in the tournament. Economy rate very high. So a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Let's see if he can deliver. Can he keep it to maybe 8 to 10 runs? Maybe Zishan Durrani can defend that. They've worked really hard to reach this stage, the Expendables. They need something special to happen in their favor. Here we go. Oh, it's sat up and he's belted it over mid-wicket for a 6. That should be the killer blow from the Lions.
Yeah, he's waiting on the back foot and he dragged one down and he's onto it in a flash. Right timing, terrific footwork. Bang, 6.
Well, they were 23 for 5 at one stage. And this partnership, full credit to young Ishan Khan, showed a lot of guts, a lot of application. Oh, slower and just tucked into the leg side. Good batting. Now it's runner ball stuff.
Yeah, from the last 3 overs, I had a feeling that they need those wickets because the score is pretty average score, 75. In 10 overs, basically, it's all about all or nothing. You got to keep picking wickets.
Yeah, one partnership takes the game away from you. You're absolutely right. Ataur Rahman, he's only made 3 runs but shown a lot of application too.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, turn off the straight there for Idris.
He's getting the same medicine which he gave the batsman early on. Little bit of turn and he's beaten.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had a wonderful tournament, Ataur Rahman. Dragged onto the leg side. Plenty of open spaces there. And that's not good fielding. 1 becomes 2. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Bad throw. Ataur Rahman just messing around with the fielders.
Expendable, they've been really let themselves down with the field. Giving at least 10 to 15 runs in such a tight game is going to be costly.
Oh, most certainly. 9 of 8. So the last over has to be something miraculous now. Even if the game goes that far, to be honest. Oh, that big swing and a miss and given as a wide. Well, that was very close. Umpire Sunij giving it as an extra. 66 for 6. Oh, that one didn't rise at all. Good keeping by Prateek. All along the carpet.
Well, this pitch is playing few tricks certainly now towards the end of the innings, and that one kept really low.
And that was right off the center as well, not from the rough. Can he deliver a final dot delivery here? Give something to defend. Oh, that's turned away from the keeper. It's already been signaled wide. Fawad Ghafoor herring after it. Well, what's happening here? They have taken 3 and a wide, so that's a boundary that they've conceded. Goodness me, Expendables.
Expendables just letting it drift and they got only themselves to blame. That is pretty ordinary piece of keeping and fielding.
Yeah, Idris just trying to turn the ball a bit too much. It pitched too wide, beat the keeper, and Fawad Ghafoor very casual there, and they ran. Took the advantage. So a boundary needed to seal victory for the Lions. Driven through extra cover. It's hit the gap. A big chase on for the fielder, and the ball will win the race. And G-Force Lions complete the run chase with an over to spare.
Ishan Khan does it in style. What a performance from this youngster.
Fist bumps all round. 27 not out of 17 for him. He had to keep his cool. He had to occupy the crease. And in the end, he's taken G-Force Lions home. High fives all round, and why not? It was a tense game in the final round-robin group game. And G-Force Lions will finish above Expendables in the points table. Well, let's take a look at the batting scorecard for you then. It was dominated by Akbar Bosan with the ball, 5 wickets to his name, 20 off 16 for Asjar, but Ishan coming in at 1 down, 27 not out of 17, and Ataur Rahman, he didn't make a lot of runs, but he gave valuable support. 15 extras really hurt the expendables. Five for 3 in his 2-over spell. Akbar Bosan with an absolutely incredible spell. 1 wicket for Adil Farooq as well, but they just didn't have enough runs on the board. Let's take a look at the highlights then. And it was the Akbar Bosan show with the ball. Look at that in-swinger cleaning up Haider Ali Butt. Furqan Shafi got flicked over square leg for 6, but he didn't bowl too badly, to be honest. That was a beautiful scything cut shot, beating the backward point fielder. Bit of a misfield there, but then Akbar Bosan completely took over the game. This was a poor shot, holing out to mid-wicket. Good catch taken there by Zishan Durrani. And then this was inside edge onto the stumps. Cleaned up the batter, and this was a hat-trick, plumb in front. What a moment for Akbar Bosan. And this was the 4th wicket in a row, absolutely stone dead. Then a partnership between Ishan Khan, built there with Vipin Mahadevan, but he played across the line and paid the ultimate price. At that stage, the game was 50-50, but then Idris came in for the 9th over and then started with the half-tracker, dispatched over mid-wicket. And then this was the winning runs. Full toss driven beautifully through extra cover and no chance for the mid-off fielder. So in the end, GeForce Lions triumphing. That is the match summary for you. Expendables won the toss, elected to bat first, could only post 73 runs in their allotted 10 overs. Akbar Bosan, 26 off 10, opening the innings. Fahad Al-Hashmi and Adil Farooq, 16 off 13 respectively. Ataur Rahman bowled beautifully, 3 wickets for 8 runs. Vijay Kumar, the captain, 1 for 7. Aditya Bhatia, the left-arm spinner, 1 for 11. And in response, GeForce Lions completed the run chase, a nervy run chase in 9 overs. Ishan Khan, the star of the show, 27 not out of 17. Asjar Ashfaq, 20 off 16. Akbar Bosan with 5 wickets to his name, but it just wasn't enough as GeForce Lions won by 4 wickets. Well, that's all from the commentary box for now. We'll take a short break and then be right back for the post-match awards ceremony. So stay tuned.
Good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation of the final match of the group stage. It was played between G4 Lions and the Expendables. Expendables are winning the toss and they have opted to bat first. But once again, they collapsed 73, just managing their allotted 10 overs. When the chase began, it was all about one man. And luckily, they managed, the G4 Lions, to achieve the target of 74. Some brilliant batting at the end by Ishan Khan. But the player of the match goes to the losing team player. It's Akbar Bosan. Brilliant spell. 2 overs, 3 runs, 5 wickets to his name. And when it was in the first innings, 36 of just 10 deliveries. And to present the award, I have the tournament director, Mr. Gopal. My request to Mr. Bosan to come ahead and collect your memento. A jacket is on for Mr. Gopal. It means the winter is here. Well played, Akbar Bhai. The only question we want to ask you, where were you?
Well, it's a 9 to 5 duty job. So finally I got the time out from my busy routine to come and support my team. Unfortunately, not on the winning side, but happy to be on the ground.
And talking about that spell, especially the second over, the ball was coming in. Were you expecting a hat-trick?
Actually, I have been bowling in the nets for a couple of weeks because before I had an injury. Now it felt good, really good bowling here. Not expecting a hat-trick on the first day back, but yeah, it was a very special moment for me.
And talking about the team composition, almost all are veterans but enjoying the game. 73, but still you guys gave a tough time.
Yeah, that's the game that we want to play, that we have to battle it to the last ball. No matter how many score we scored, we have to defend that. So we tried our best, but they played, the batsmen, the other team played well and they won the game.
And tell us about your captain, Adil Farooq, still a live fire in the field.
Inspiring man. I can only say that every time he's the youngest, he's the oldest, but on the field he's the youngest from everybody else. He's giving 100% whenever he is in the field. So inspiring man.
And tell us about the tournament, because you were watching these matches, but today was your first game. How was the tournament so far? For you, it was something special, but tell us about your team.
No, but it's really nice to see such a tournament being organized by the DCC. It's very, very nice and opportunity given to the young lads. These kind of tournaments should be held more, and it's really nice experience to have with you on the field.
All the best, Akbar, and it was a brilliant spell, treat to watch. That was Akbar Bosan. What a spell he bowled. 2 overs, 3 runs, 5 wickets. So that's all we have from the post-match presentation. Back to you guys in the comm box.
Thank you very much, Mudassir Ali. So Akbar Bosan getting a deserved Player of the Match award despite his team not winning. That is the final points table of the fan code DCC X10 Division 2 then. All teams having played their allotted 8 games. It's Z Game Striker finishing first. 6 wins out of 8, 12 points with a very healthy net run rate. Cool Boys, 5 wins out of 3, tied with Rasasi. But that net run rate, that 96 run target that they needed to achieve in their virtual semi-final with Rasasi, making them in that healthy net run rate position, and they qualify for the final. Rasasi unlucky to miss out, and G4 Lions with 3 wins to their name. They can hold their heads up high, and the Expendables a lot of work to do for the next edition of the DCC X10. Only 1 win out of 8. So that is the grand final of the fan code DCC X10 Division 2. It's going to be Z Game Strikers taking on Cool Boys Cricket Club live from the Vision Cricket Centre in Sharjah. That match will start at about 11:45 local time. So we'll see you then. Don't miss it.